Good morning to the Project DQ TGC admins. My name is Tandwin, aka Some Noob with CE. I'm currently playing a level 12 Iridite Shadowknight in the Warrens area. Feel free to stop by and say, hey, thank you for the bug reports if you ever get around to it. If not, that's cool. I know just by the way of this place starting to fall together with your fixes, I know it's coming together nicely, and my bugs are actually making a difference. So here's the deal. I felt this bug deserved a video instead of an actual just written out report, because you have to see it to understand it. Currently, right now, I am going to be running a loop that starts at this rabid kobold, and I'm going to run this entire loop, and then we're going to go down to the left, take a left, go around that little circle there, come back, go back up this path, kill this pather that comes through here, and kill these two that will spawn here. I already did this once, and I did it in the first video I did for this situation, but I didn't feel that it really gave you the idea. Alright, so what we got here is we're looking for ruined kobold pelts. Okay, they are a quest item that drops from runts, shamans, sentries, watchers, straight up kobolds, guards, rabid kobolds, protectors. Pretty much anything in here can drop, except for some of the named mobs, can drop a ruined kobold pelt. Now, on the other hand, we're going to look at kobold hides. Now, by what Lucy says, none of the stuff up here at the top should be dropping it. And as a matter of fact, there's only two things in the Warrens that are supposed to be dropping kobold hides, and that is a large kobold and a kobold protector. Now, per Lucy, ruined kobolds are pretty much ruined kobold pelts. They pretty much drop from anything in here except for just a few rare mobs, and this is off Lucy. I will also add a link for the specific items I'm talking to, and the problem with this is that this is a specific item you need for your Iridite Shadowknight newbie armor quest. And the problem you're having with this is, with the fact that all this stuff is missing, is that you can't do these armor quests. It's pretty much like, remember, if I'm sure one of the admins that'll be watching this will be one of them that actually took part with my problem with woven grass necklaces and neckties, where you could not do the quests because the items were just simply not dropping. The problem, what I'm going to show you here, is the drop rates. And the reason I'm making a video for it is because I just felt that, you know, you couldn't really experience how interesting this is down here unless you actually came and saw it. And in order for, I know you guys got a really busy schedule, so I'm not going to show it to you or have you come down here and do it. I'm going to just show it to you how bad it is if I don't get killed by freaking kobolds. Alright, so we just killed, I'm going to bandage twice here, and we've killed two rabid kobolds. Now mind you, neither one of these should be dropping kobold hides per Zam and per Lucy. Alright, but we're going to loot them in just a second. And rabid kobolds, it's not on the database, it's not on the list for Lucy, but they should be dropping ruined kobold pelts. So we're going to loot them, and the first one I loot gives me a kobold skull, kobold humerus, neither one of those items I need, and there you have it, kobold hide and a kobold meat. Okay, remember, none of these items, the kobold hide should not be dropping off of these. Here's a kobold runt. Now kobold runt should be dropping crude bricks of bronze, and the drop rate should be pretty high on these because, again, this is a pivotal point, a pivotal piece of the armor quest that you're doing. And we're going to loot, and hey, look at there, two kobold hides. Now we're going to pull these two down here. Hopefully I don't die in the process. That would be kind of embarrassing. Nope, single pull, good. We're going to loot this kobold guard, and he is going to drop a soft wicker sleeves. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. I think he's supposed to drop those. I'm not sure. I wasn't really specifically looking to find out what he drops because I'm not really needing that. What I am needing is this crude bronze and cobalt hide. Gonna kill this cobalt guard again. Cobalt guard supposed to drop ruined cobalt pelts. Soft wicker sleeves, and he drops 2 cobalt skulls. Now this is kind of ironic because you kind of wonder, what does this guy have 2 cobalt skulls? It's just like he's carrying one around and you actually got his and somebody else's. So he dropped 2 cobalt pelts or cobalt skulls. Now we're going to do a runt. Should drop crude bronze and ruined cobalt pelt. Nope. He drops 2 skulls and he also drops 2 cobalt hides. Alright, let's pull this guard. And kill this cobalt guard here. Okay. And he drops meat and mead. There's a lot of liquor drops down here, but I remember specifically that liquor was a really big drop down here because, I mean, I worked at my alcohol tolerance on live down here through it. So I remember I was in high 30s, high 40s when I got out, or high 30s, low 40s. Alright, cobalt rib cage. Again, the 2 famed skulls. I guess they're carrying around dead ancestors or something. And cobalt meat. Okay, let's pull this runt. Should drop crude bronze and ruined cobalt. Or ruined cobalt hide. Or pelt, excuse me. Let's kill him. And up. Hey, look at there. Cobalt hide. Alright, let's go over here and kill this smart rabbit kobold. Okay. Life tapping down to get some life so I can do this chain without having to worry about bandaging any. And up. Got white wine off of him. And turquoise and a dusty burlap cord. The burlap seems to drop good. I mean, I don't really seem to have any problem. I don't have any problems with the drop rates of the burlap. The burlap drops pretty, standard. You don't get a lot of it, but it's pretty much dropping like cloth. The soft wicker stuff drops kind of slow, so that's good. You don't want to overload with it. Okay, we got a dusty burlap, cobalt meat, and a ration. We don't want none of that. We want... Nope, didn't even drop anything on that one. So we'll come over here to the scout. Scouts drop, I think they drop crude bronze bricks. I think that's what it was. I don't think they drop... It's one of the 2. I don't think they drop ruined pelts. I think they dropped intact pelts. Okay. Nothing on him, so let's kill this runt. And normally on live, you would have at least gotten 1. Now I want you to keep, you're going to have to take my word for this, but I've already did this loop once. And so I've completely cleared this one time already. And I got nothing. Nothing. I got all those cobalt hides again. And other than that, I really didn't get anything useful. So we're going to do like I did exactly last time. I'm going to send him on that guard, and I'm going to despair him to pull him. Hopefully he don't kill my pet before I get this one down. There's a good possibility. Okay, let's come over here and kill this one. And just for the sake of, saying I did it, so we can get an idea of how bad it is. Oh, another cobalt hide and a ration. And a cobalt skull. Alright, I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna pull this guard down here. I normally don't, but I'm gonna pull him. Just so that way I can, and I'm also gonna pull this next one. We're just gonna see how far, a little bit farther down, and see just how far in I can clear for a little bit without dying. And drop some meat. Just keep on going. There's a patrolling kobold guard. Oh, here comes a rabid kobold and a patrolling kobold. He ain't even supposed to patrol. He's not supposed to patrol. So we're going to pull this runt. He should drop ruined kobold and crude brick. Gotta kind of speed this up. And there you go again. Ration, meat, and kobold hide. We're going to come down here and kill him. And I'm probably going to have to leave now because I'm about to die. Yep. But you can. I'm going to leave out on that note. Bad pool zone. I'm going to leave on that note. The ruined kobold hides are not dropping down here. I've cleared that room, and then I just cleared that room and some here, and I didn't see anything in the way of ruined kobold pelts. And also, this is the second run I've had through there, and I did not see anything in the way of crude bronze. There's a lot of kobold hides that are dropping, and they're dropping from almost, it looks like they're dropping from everything that isn't supposed to drop it. In the warrens, it looks like there's only supposed to be 2 mobs in there that drop the ruined kobold hides, and it looks like they're dropping from pretty much everything in there. So with that said, I'm going to leave this up to you because you guys have fixed everything so far. You did a real good job with Payneal, and I'm happy with the way it's going, and I'm sure that this will get fixed as well now that you've actually got a video to show you how badly things are going down here. It's to a point now where you almost out-level, well, I mean, not on this server, especially. I'm doing this basically without gear and without any kind of money support, mainly because I want to see how bad it is for a newbie to get started on a server. If they come in and know what they got to do, how bad is it for them to actually step up and say, well, I want to strike out on my own and do it on my own. And I'm not doing this with a bot quite yet, but I really wanted to see just how bad, I want you to see how badly the drop rates are here. So with that, my name is Tandwin on the forums, TANDWAN. I'm also known as Some Noob with CE. I'm going to continue to put these videos out, and I hope this was instructional to the admins, and I hope you guys can straighten this out and maybe fix the loot rates down here so we can actually get these newbie quests done. Alright, that's it. Thank you very much, and see you on the forums.